Revolve, revolve, revolve. Is there a revolving door of people going out the door? Or are we actually going to make the greatest clothing of all time? Yes, we're here at Barry Charles, and we're here to talk about Revolve Group. And no, it's not just for ladies. You guys out there can invest too. Right here at Barry Charles. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, Barry Charles is here, and we're going to look at Revolve Group. Now, this is something you need to take time to understand if you don't know much about fashion and beauty. But we are here to help you out here at Barry Charles. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, because we give you the great finance education that helps you grow as a person to financial freedom. Yes, so first off, let's look at Revolve Group and what Revolve Group is all about. Have you ever seen a Revolve Group ambassador? Okay, so this is a big part of Revolve Group at the moment. They really have worked on social influencers to make themselves really, really rich, and using celebrities as well. They really have made this company go to a new level. Just to give you an example of what has been happening with Revolve Group, this is a fashion group. But what you need to understand here is that at the moment, just trying to break it down for you quickly, Revolve Group is a fashion brand company that uses artificial intelligence data analysis that helps them predict the future, like real life situation right now, what is selling and what's not selling in the fashion industry. And they've had this technology for 18 years, and it continues to keep them in front of the curve in terms of the fashion trends. Anywho, let's have a look at Revolve Group. Yes, as I was saying, they're selling fashion brands, premium fashion brands online. They have over 50,000 apparel, footwear, accessories, and beauty products online with businesses using them. So basically, Barry, what you're meaning is Revolve Group can control our minds. They know what's happening in the fashion world and what's not. Well, yeah, maybe. How does Revolve Group make money? Well, first of all, before we go to how Revolve Group makes money, let's just have a look a bit more at the business. So recently, they've had their Revolve event, which had celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Timothy Chalamet, Sydney Sweeney, Kendall Jenner, Diddy, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Halsey. Even James Franco. Like, this is the type of people that are in their influencers game. It's crazy enough where they're at. Now let's have a look at their e-commerce business. They use social influencers to promote to millennials and Generation Z, using data analysis to help sell products. They also do sell other brands on their platform as well, and they take a cut of the money from there. Currently, Revolve has over 225 million active users. Well, that's outstanding. Increased on 34% on the year before. So why is Revolve down 60%, you're telling yourselves? Why is it down 60%? Well, it's certainly not about their revenue. Let's have a look at their revenue right here. Their revenue, for the first time ever, is at $1 billion. Yes, indeed. Not 1 million, $1 billion. Revolve has really worked itself up to be a great company. But this is why it's gone down a little bit. Their net income has suffered a lot in 2022. And it's gone down to around 80 million from 100 million last year. So does that mean that Revolve Group is not an investment? It's going down down the drain, it's hit its peak? No, it doesn't. But the slowdown in sales in the last 6 months has not helped the cause. But the good thing is the total assets is at 586.7 million, up 100 million from the year before. And total liabilities is only 199 million, so really they can cover the liabilities with their assets, no problem at all. Now the shares outstanding has slowly gone up. Not much, but it's just a little bit of a thing of late. So it's not the greatest if you wanted to invest in the stock. So now let's have a look, where can Revolve improve? Where can this company improve to try and make more moolah for you? Well, now they're at about 2 million active users. Can they go to 22 million? Can they 10x? Can they go big time here? 22 million. Can they really go flying up the world? Well, they need to push into the Middle East and Asia to promote the more sales. They produce more higher end products. They cater for everyone, not just Generation Y, Z, and the millennials. They really do need to look at exploring that avenue to keep Revolve improving. Maybe they can look at their own model business, having their own models, instead of paying all these influencers when they start their own. Well, they will be paying the models as well, regardless if it's influencers or not. But yeah, get your own model agency going and start getting people growing that way. They could look at Revolve for kids, getting that fashion sort of thing going. And I can see this being a big growth. In fact, especially in the United States, when they got their pageants, you can sell off all that sort of stuff for pageantry stuff. That's higher end products. There you go, Revolve. Sign me up now. Revolve, if you want to even go further up the case here, we'll end with the kids and stuff, not just kids, but you could have dance classes. I mean, you can have, like dance like academies. You can have gyms that promote your products. There's so many avenues you can look at here with Revolve to improve their business. And in the second quarter of 2022, their income was down 48% year on year. So that's one of the reasons why Revolve is not looking good for you as an investor. You need to have a look at this. What about free cash flow? Is this a savior for Revolve? Well, you better believe it, at around $40 million. Not bad for a small company. So they could spend $20 million right here, right now, in acquisition a couple of companies, or one company, to take their products and put it on their platform. It wouldn't make smart for me, especially if there's something growing. And maybe that company is Perfect Holdings. They try on things. Before it gets too big, buy them out, Revolve. I tell you that right now. That's an opportunity right there, right now, with them. If you don't know about Perfect Holdings, I have another video I made about that, which competes with Ed Sheeran's Perfect. Just a bit of a joke side there. But anyway, back to Perfect Holdings. Is basically a company that has got AR technology. It's basically helped you buy beauty products online with its app, which a try-on app that so you can look at lipsticks, eyeliners, and all that sort of stuff. I think that Revolve is a company Revolve maybe should look at buying out. That's just my opinion. But anyway, getting back to it, what else can the gross profit of 50% makes this is like over generally makes more other people wanting to get into this business because of the high profit margin. So that is obviously, there's going to be competition. So can they keep ahead of the competition? That's going to be the key for Revolve going forward. What do I think about the stock right now? Is it a buy? Should you buy? I think so. I think the stock's going to 100. I think over time this is going to go to 100. So I think you're buying at any price from here on in. I think if it did drop as low as 15, I would load the boat. I think this is a buy, but make sure you do your own research, do your own due diligence, read about the company and everything before you invest. I highly recommend all the stuff because anything can happen with a company at a minute's notice. They can actually crash and burn the company, so always be ready for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to slam dunk the like button and subscribe to the channel because you're the greatest. And we will be back for many more videos like this in the future. Revolve Group is out and fashion is back in. Thank you for joining us here at Barry Charles.